Hey everyone, I'm Angie Johnson. I'm a Platinum Premier in Pinnacle, and I'm excited to share with you today about how to turn your hostesses into team members. This is something I've actually had quite a bit of success with, so I'm excited to share a few tips with you today. My number one thing that I can tell you is don't overcomplicate things. When you make things look too complicated, then people are probably not going to think that they can do what you do. I'm going to talk a little bit about home parties, portable parties, and online parties. So let's first talk about the home party. When I do my home parties, I don't like to arrive super early. I usually tell my hostess that I'll be there within 30 to 45 minutes before the party is going to start. I don't want her to think that it's going to take hours and hours to set up for this party and that it's going to be an all-day ordeal. So I get there and I have about 30 to 45 minutes to set up. I want her to know how easy it is, so I have her help me with some things. I like to do a little scrub station and a little hand cream station by the sink. So I'll pull out my scrubs and my hand creams, I'll put them on little platters, and I'll say, will you help me put these out around the sink? So she's helping me set up, and then we'll go over to the table, we'll put out a few other things. I'll say we're going to let everyone try some body butters afterwards, we're going to put out some lip scrubs, and I show her what I'm doing from the time that I get there so she sees how easy it is for me to set up. So I let her know once your guests arrive, if you'll just help me direct them towards the sink and let's help them pick out a scrub and a hand cream scent that they like. So why don't you help them and just show them the scrubs and hand creams and have each person pick out the scent they like the best. Then when their guests arrive, we will go to the sink, and as they're scrubbing their hands, whichever scrub it is that they've picked, and I try to group them, so if maybe 2 people or 3 people have picked the same scrub, we can put them all together at once and have them all scrubbing their hands. And then I will be talking to them about that as they're doing it. So I'm telling them about the product while they're using it. So they're getting those benefits of hearing about the product while experiencing it at the same time. The hostess is right there with us and she sees that we're just having fun, we're mingling, we're learning about the products, we're experiencing them. Once we get done with our scrubbing our hands, we'll go do the hand creams. She's seeing everyone experience that. I tell them the great key points about our hand creams, about what they're made with, how they don't stay greasy on your hands. I'll even say, hey, why don't you go over and touch that countertop and see you don't leave a handprint. Isn't that cool? So then we'll go over to the table, we'll use a lip scrub, we'll experience any of the other products that they want, but I let her see that, hey, we're just all mingling, having fun, trying products. And yes, I'm talking about the products, but I'm doing it in a very not formal setting. I'm just in here partying with you all and explaining things to you. A lot of people have that preconceived notion of home parties mean the consultant stands up in front of the group of people and gives a big presentation. So then they think that you have to be this great public speaker who's comfortable standing in front of a room full of people talking to be a consultant. I don't want them to think that. So I make sure when I do my home parties, I'm in there partying with them. If we're doing facials and masks, I sit at the table and I do my face and I do my mask with them as we're doing the products. That's when I'm telling them about that. When your hostess sees that basically you're just partying with everyone else, then she's going to be likely to think, hey, maybe I can do this after all. So when the party's over, I have a little discussion with her and I say, isn't that awesome how easy it is to have a posh party? I mean, you basically did everything that I did. You helped me set up, you helped me show the guests your products, were in there partying with us. We were all just partying it together. And here we are at the end of the party and you get free products. And hey, if you were the consultant for this, you'd be getting paid. Have you ever thought about doing what I do? And at this point, I've usually gotten a lot of great feedback. They say, you know what, I really didn't realize it was this easy. I've always thought I'd have to be comfortable standing in front of a group of people and talking, and that I'd have to know everything there is to know about every product, and I didn't think that I could do it. But after tonight, seeing how you do it, I think that maybe I could. So it really gets them thinking, and it lets them see that, hey, this really isn't complicated at all. And then when I show her how easy it is to pack everything back up, it was not a long party. Hey, we just had fun. She's more likely to think about it. When you're doing online parties, make sure that you're incorporating your hostess into everything that you do. I ask my hostess to post pictures of her with her favorite products, or if she will, I have her go live and I'll say, why don't you go live for just a few minutes and just show some of the Posh products that you've had in the past, or if samples that you've tried, and just tell everyone what you love about Posh. When they see her enthusiasm, then they're going to be more excited about the Posh party. I also tell her, as you see me post, if there is a certain friend or family of yours that you think will really love that product, tag them and let them know. So then I can tell her, hey, do you realize that in this party you helped me so much? You did pictures and you got the guests involved, you did a live video, and then when you were tagging people on all of those posts, you were giving product recommendations. So you're basically doing what I do. Do you see how easy it is? Have you ever thought about it? When they look at it that way and they realize, oh my goodness, you know what? You're right. It was really easy and fun to do this party. Maybe I could do what you do. Portable parties, don't make it super complicated. Don't make it look like you have to make these huge, elaborate packages with 20 samples each and just super fancy. And I mean, that's great if that's you, but you don't want to make things look so complicated that they think, gosh, it would probably take me 5 hours to put that portable party together. Put a couple testers in there, put a couple samples, catalogs. When your hostess takes that out and realizes, hey, I'm just sharing these products with everyone, you can let her know, oh my gosh, you're doing such a great job. You're sharing Posh with your friends. Do you realize that's pretty much what I do? I get out and I get products on people, and I use my hostesses as well to share products, and that's all there is to it. Like, it's really easy. And a lot of times that's all it takes is showing them and pointing it out to them, because sometimes they don't realize it unless you say something. Just tell them, hey, do you realize you're pretty much doing what I do? That's probably my number one tip is don't make it overcomplicated. Show them, hey, you're pretty much doing what I do. And when they see that, they're really going to think about joining your team.